Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. It met its maximum recording, so I had to start another one. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Hey, John, you want to talk some more? Yeah. So John says, I'm so in love with her and still love her deeply. It just feels kind of a treat. We can talk. I just kind of hardly believe it. It's an amazing kind of thing, isn't it? Is what he's saying. The transference of thought, communication just kind of comes through my mouth. Yeah, it's a weird kind of thing, I know, but we just go with it, and if it helps you feel better, and her feel better, that's all that matters, right? He said, yes, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. I just wanted to tell her that I loved her, and do love her, and love is eternal, and I will always try my best to look out after her and your son.
Mm-hmm.
And will always try to protect. And if you feel me in your presence, I only come with pure love and peace. I don't have any big issues, you see. I just like to say hi, basically. I want to say hello and thank her. We had a good time together. We clicked. And we had some disagreements like any normal couple, but I think it's really cool that at least you can let her know that I'm okay and that everything will be all right. And he's kind of like winking and smiling at the same time. So did you want to know anything? Anything from John while we got him?
I don't know. I honestly just wanted to see what he had to say.
Well, his thing is, I'm sorry. I don't know why he's saying I'm sorry, but he's very apologetic.
Mm-hmm.
He said, did he suffer a little from passive aggressiveness? I don't know. That's the kind of a feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to a certain extent.
Yeah. He said sometimes I would kind of fly off the handle.
Yeah.
And get aggravated.
Yeah.
It was just kind of my personal style and my problem. And it didn't have anything to do with you, even though I might have said something not so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think we covered this one. I may have said something not so nice or in an irritated, aggravated way, and it's really nothing to do with you. It's all my silly ego problem.
Mm-hmm.
I would say things that I knew wasn't true, were not true, just to try to kind of get a rise out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And make you cry and upset. And in this way, trying to assume the control in a relationship. Does that kind of make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like being the dominant one.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm sorry, that was the fault of my own ego, a lack of self-esteem, that I felt like I had to be in power over you, over your life, and did some really stupid things. I'll totally admit it. I mean, I'm a really goofball,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, that's a pretty harsh word. We don't want to record that one. But I effed up a lot, and apparently this girl doesn't want to say what I'm really saying. Yeah, well, we don't want to record, cuss words.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the cussing medium. So he said, that's okay, we can smooth it over, but I just wanted to let her know that it was entirely nothing to do with you. These behavioral aberrations, ups and downs, absolutely nothing to do with you, that it was his own chemical imbalance, mind imbalance,
Yeah.
And anger issues that were deeply implanted as a young boy. Disagreements with, I want to say a dad, parental figures, that sort of thing, disagreements, and people that would kind of challenge him in a way that you're not right somehow, or would make fun of him, or just make him feel, okay, he said worthless. So this kind of stripped me of my self-esteem.
Yeah, he was very good looking, but had very low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And he would even say to me, you know, I act like I think that I'm, you know, I don't know how to say it.
All
like,
that,
yeah, like all that. But he goes, I'm not. Like, I have the lowest self-esteem ever. He goes, I just put up that front like I have self-esteem, but...
Yeah, like a protection kind of shield to not show the really hurt little boy inside that was still hurting from ages 3, 4, 5 of, you know, he suffered some. There's some child abuse there, mental abuse, and someone not letting him, and he said, you got it. My dad was okay, not so nice. B word. And he tormented me and tore me up and made me feel like I didn't belong and wasn't worthy of anything. And so that messed me up, you can say, mentally, and challenged me to even... I felt like I was worthless. So I'm sorry. He's apologizing to you again. I'm very deeply sorry, Denise, for the troubles that I caused you, the heartache that I caused you, and I hope for not one single moment you ever doubt yourself because of something I may have said or did. You have every right to be furious with me, but in the long run, I can see now why I acted the way I did and why things came to fruition like that. And it's all interrelated, just like your brother said the other night. It's all interrelated, how people affected us as children, growing up, or tormented, and I mean, really, the poor guy took some abuse. I mean, real, like physical, yeah, not good abuse, bad belts and things, not good. For doing nothing. He's just a child, you know. So what? He spilled his milk or something, you know. And then your father would overreact, and just it tore him up, it scarred him. He said, "For life, I'm sorry that came out in our relationship and affected us like that." So he's a very, you know, kind of, you can say, repentant or very sorrowful about that. But he says, deep in my mind, though, I always hold you like a treasure, precious gem in my heart, always the light of my life that I know I should have appreciated so much more. So I really do see kind of like a diamond. You know, it's just like you're projecting a light, clarity, and
It's really weird you're saying that because before you said that, there's a light. It was an orb, but it almost looked like a... yeah.
Yeah. This is the way he perceives you, as being clear and pure, for lack of a better term, rock solid, just a darling, you know. Just a real sweet, honest to goodness soul who didn't deserve such, he's saying it, schnook. He's changing his word, schnook like me, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to get this out in the open, so it can help her to understand and heal some too, because she took, you know, some abuse there from me that was not welcome or healthy for her to take on. Okay, that's all right. Okay there, John. So you're okay, right? John, you can, you know, you're not kind of like stuck or anything, are you? No, not really. I just come in to visit, and hopefully, I just kind of smile and try to bring in good vibes. So when she feels the good things, love things like that, that's just me saying hi and trying to, say good job with your son, and that you're doing a really good job all around in your life, despite the challenges and the enormous responsibilities that you've taken on. It's a lot of heavy stuff you carry. He said, I feel sorry for that I should be there to help you with all that, but someday, if you want, we can get back together, and I'll be here with the red carpet for you and show you the way. And he says, the rest is a secret. I don't know who said that. The rest is a secret. But what do you mean? Is that Grandma Michael or you? Let them, okay. Let them have their privacy, she says. These are treasured thoughts between you guys. And that, she said, let them have their heartfelt feelings between each other, and you don't need to interfere with that, so I just stay out of there.
Okay.
And, and it's, you can feel now, I'm pretty sure, some pure love coming in. Right? He said, guess who? So I'll just be quiet and let him do his healing work on you. That's pretty strong stuff there. It feels pretty good to me too. He said, I love you, babe. I believe in you. You believe in me. And we'll be together if you want. If you can stand it. I listen to you. And I don't know why someone keeps hiccuping. I don't know what hiccuping is. Trying to get my attention. Hiccup. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we're good, John, right? You're okay? And you're okay? Yeah.
And
Okay, so
he's watching over his sister.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what I want to make sure.
That's right. We've got the sister there.
Because his sister is having a hard time dealing with all this.
His sister, is her name? Help me, Pam? No?
Her name is Melissa.
I'm sorry, because I had a Pam last night. Too many names to remember. Okay, so Melissa, John, can you hear? Yeah, I'm listening. Melissa's having a hard time with it. You know that, right? Yeah, I know. She's kind of a mess, isn't she? She's torn up a bit in all sorts of ways. She's not doing real well, right? Right. Kind of emotional. Wreck. And so, John, if you could, on her behalf, Melissa's behalf, sure, I already know what you're going to say. If you could intercede upon her behalf, to help her to sort things out, to feel more relaxed and balanced in her life, that would be very much appreciated, because we don't want her to get ill, physically or emotionally, or feel like she has to take some kind of medicine that she shouldn't take. He said, okay, I'm on it, Johnny, on the spot. Okay, so if you could do that, that would be great, because she really could use the help.
Yeah, she's actually raising his daughter.
Okay, I got you. Okay. You didn't tell me that part, did you, John? No. Okay, that's all right. So, she's raising your daughter, and I'm sure she could use all the help she could get. Said, I know. It's me again. You don't have to kick yourself around. You just help her to manifest positive things, make life a little easier for her and the daughter, okay? Maybe a little financial pinch. I don't know. He said there's a lot of pinching going on. She's got a lot of difficulties. So yeah, I understand that I should come down to help her, and I'll try my best. Okay, he's getting kind of weak on me, so I think he's kind of like taking off on us.
Okay.
He understood what you had to say, and he said it's agreed. So he's kind of like, shaking hands, agreed that I will do that. Is the least I can do, for God's sakes, to help my sister. Okay, so he's kind of weakening out on me. It might be me getting a little weak out too. So, but, okay, so let's see. We got John, and do we have any more kind of floating about, or are they getting weaker?
They're still floating around. They're a lot slower than they were before. They were just kind of shooting by, but now they're slow, and they just come in spurts.
I've got a little bit of a headache right here in the third eye. Who's that all about? What's that all about? It's me. I just wanted to say one more thing. Okay, John. Take it easy. He's kind of doing that surfer thing. I don't think he was a surfer, but hang five, take it easy, don't take things so seriously, and it'll be all right in the long run. He said this clearing out of people, the spirits and that sort of thing, is something that's been needed for a long time. You've been dealing with this for years. And it's kind of, well, more than kind of, it's a very good thing to release some of this pressure off of you so you can get on with your life and existence, because, you got your own stuff going on. Alright, so people are starting to get a little more gentle, not so heavy and angry. Do we have any frustrated people that need some help? Anybody? Someone's going like this. No, that's Grandma. Okay. Are we okay? We're pretty clear now? What about Jim? You okay? He has been watching. He said the whole thing is very entertaining. It's like watching a movie. So Jim, you're okay, right? I mean, you don't feel like you're housebound or anything. Nah, I kind of like it here. I miss you and Mom. And, I like you guys as a family. He feels welcome here. He does admit, he says, I admit I hang around a little too much, probably more than I should. And may create some hijinks once in a while. Something about a clock. Spinning backwards, not sure what that means. But he said, I'm kind of in reform school now to try to get my act together. Okay, I'm definitely getting weaker because I can't get it like they're yelling like they were. But he said, it's okay, you don't have to give all your energy away today. But, I do hang around a bit. So if it makes you guys mad or upset or sick, I'm sorry. I can take my leave. I can go. And I will if you want. I just kind of, like to hang out. I know there were things in my life where I would be quick to anger as well. So kind of temperamental. And he wants to try, again, we have many apologies. He wants to apologize for that temperamental snap temper. This guy could get furious fast, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a snap temper to the point of just raging mad. Not just a little mad, but raging, red-faced kind of thing. And high blood blood pressure and all this kind of thing as a result. He said probably physically in the long run that anger will finally, make me weak, you see. I keep trying what I can get. I just wanted, again, to say I'm sorry to Mom for those events and incidents. There were quite a few, not just one or two.
Right.
Few things occurring, things getting broken or pushing or doors being slammed.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I don't know what got into it. Just okay, we're using bad words again. A-hole on that. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just had anger issues, and I'm sure if I looked back I could figure out the root source of it, but I know that behavior wasn't right, that I was incorrect in behaving the way I did, and that there we go again, another golden key. So that's good. This means, I suppose the symbol of the golden key is people are getting it, that they're apologizing and saying, they can get it off their chest finally and feel better about it. And I got a little hand squeeze on that one. That was good. Okay. So it's okay. Jim, as we were all saying, life is life, and sometimes some of us act up a little. He said, I acted up a lot. It's okay. This, just kind of what we got to learn in life. So you came with some more baggage, heavier than most, right? You came with your own baggage and brought it in and fussed about and kind of like to make sometimes people miserable. But there's a nice sigh. I hope that's his sigh and not mine. But it's okay. Life is life. We all do, like I've been explaining to everybody, that we all do these crazy, silly things, and we have our lives to live. There's a mission. There's a lesson to be learned by everyone. We join a soul group. We come together as a family or friends on purpose to experience these things, to learn from one another, and, in fact, you've switched roles in this lifetime, whereas before it was your mom was the kind of bully, temperamental person, and they switched roles in this lifetime so she could kind of experience that and what it felt like. So, again, it's a give and take sort of thing where we're all teaching each other lessons of how to act better and evolve. And he said, I think she got it on this one, and she's poking me, don't. Why you do that like that? Oh, he's just calling it in my stomach thing. He said, okay, don't worry about it. I'll go to the doctor tomorrow. He said, no, I got the key for you. You helped so many today. I'll tell you what's going on there. You take on the burdens of the world, literally. The emotional hurts and pains of so many people. Literally, you are transparent and you take it on in a compassionate way, and you try to help these people as much as you possibly physically can. But now it's reached the point where you're actually physically putting yourself in danger by taking on too much without the necessary protection measures. So if you were to go to the reading with John White would inform you to stop immediately, or at least for a while take a break from it and regather your strength back, because in fact you're able, okay, it's kind of reading for me from him. It's very nice because I've been waiting for someone to tell me what the heck's going on. And he said, basically you cannot, it's telling me I cannot get the nourishment or food that I'm supposed to, and if I don't cut it out by December, I'm out of here, He said there's a lot of people waiting in line for help, and so we can't really afford to lose you because you're pretty good at what you do. So take a break. I got so many readings this weekend, you're going to believe it next week already. But he said, okay, it's okay, do what you must, but take a break for at least a month to go into a kind of a sabbatical thing. Okay, cool. We don't want to waste her time with my problems, but I really appreciate the insight because no one, I've been suffering with it for a year, has been able to shed any light on it. The procedure costs like $5,000, all sorts of things. It's terrible. So I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. The little girl again, your little girl, still with you. The little soul with you. Sweet little thing. She is so sweet and caring and loves mommy. And will patiently wait by your side until the time comes when maybe she can take life, try it again. And of course, you have, again, your own free will. You want to have a child. That's personal and all up to you. But she says that she can come again if you like. But that's kind of like none of my beeswax, so I'll stay out of there. But she's available and ready. So it's a very sweet, beautiful, intuitive little angelic being. This is pure love out of her. She would just really be, such a darling, sweetie, that really angelic almost. She promises it wouldn't cause you an ounce of pain. So, did we get a little orb on that one?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good. Okay. She likes to call herself, I think she kind of likes to call herself Pinky, or pink color. And pink, of course, I guess would be love, of course. And she just kind of likes to go by that pinky pink. Just absolute pure love for my mom and dad, and I won't be any trouble, I promise. She is a very happy little girl. Okay. All right. So we got all the big ones. Someone's got me by the neck. Are we getting another orb?
Yeah, you just had one come out from behind you. From the back, yeah.
Got me right on the neck. Hey there. How can I help you? Not gonna talk? Okay, you're just here to help me a little bit, to re-energize? Okay, so it's someone that's been called in to kind of poke back some energy into me so I can at least make it home.
Aww.
And so they really gave me a good shot right there. That's good. I appreciate it. And they said, you're welcome. We just said, oh, that's a grandma. Okay. We see you give and give and give, and you don't take anything in return. So we just wanted to give you a little booster shot. Yeah, because my stomach's cramping to the end. So
Okay.
I better
Stop.
time out on that one. But wow, we covered a lot of
Yeah.
material.
I'm going to pause it now or
Okay.
stop it now.